Let's find out. All right, everybody, we're back with another fantastic episode of the Alpha Male Show. Steve Renus in the house. Pat Basley's in the house. Patrick Basley. Hates when you call him Pat. I keep forgetting. Yes, I have enough water, Steve. Thank you for being so concerned, you bastard. Something's got to hold my phone up. We can't get the iPad to work here anymore. All right, we want to go with a quick welcome aboard to everybody at 102 DLG Radio Orlando. What's going on, my boy DJ Friction in the house? What's going on, brother? Good to see you. John Brecco's in the house. We are now affiliated with 102 DLG Radio Orlando. My buddy DJ Friction down in Florida. God have mercy on your souls. What is going to happen to you? I'm going to start off tonight's episode by saying J-U, J-U, J-U. I'm not talking football. I am talking college. My daughter, after driving me crazy for God knows how long, will now be a graduating member of the 2022 class at Jacksonville University in sunny Florida. So very proud of her, so very thrilled to hear this, that she's finally made up her mind. And everyone's going to have to start donating money because that's a lot of cash for me to dish out. So anyone wants to send money, just give Gene a call at the station. And checks, money orders, cash, we accept all forms of U.S. currency. All right, so I'll be giving you updates on Jacksonville University and all their happenings pretty much over the next 4 years, give or take. But we're going to move on. Tomorrow night, anyone who's wondering, there's so much going on this weekend, so many things coming up. We're going to start tomorrow night. Anybody who's in the Garwood area, hello, Darlene, good to see you in here. Anybody who's in the Garwood area, Garwood. Yes, Garwood, New Jersey. I will be at Crossroads tomorrow night. I will not be performing, but my buddy's band Kiss Off will be performing. They always pack the joint. There's always a ton of people there. There's actually 4 bands, so if you're a metalhead, there'll be something for everybody. I'm going to be choking to death all evening, so expect to see me drinking a lot of water. I think it's the allergies that are getting to me. To relax Gene's brain, I will not be spilling the water like my deaf, dopey counterpart, Doug Max, who comes in here on Tuesday nights and dumps his coffee when he's not supposed to have coffee in the studio. Doug, I hope you're listening. Of course you're not listening. You don't have your hearing aid in. You dopey bastard. No coffee in the studio. Brand new studio. It's nice and clean. And we got you wrecking the place. I'll throw you right out of here. It's not even my studio. Crying out loud. Little respect. You midget bastard. Hi, Doug. How you doing? All right, but tomorrow night, if you're a metalhead, you like metal, you want to come out, Kiss Off's performing at Crossroads. Also, Riff Raff and AC/DC cover band. The other 2 bands I really don't know. One's a Black Sabbath cover band, and Metallicon, which is a Metallica cover band. We have all of them in the house, so definitely try and get yourself out to Garwood tomorrow. Be great to see you, because I'll be there. So, hey, fantastic. Darlene's just saying hi, so I'm wondering what kind of delay my phone is on. We usually have the iPad up so I can see that. Let's see. I'm going to wave, and I'm going to see how long it takes me to wave on my phone, which I haven't done yet. But I've waved on the house computer, so this should be damn interesting. There was a major fire today, and this caused monumental traffic. Let me tell you, for you people in Florida or you people anywhere around the globe listening in at Hamilton Radio or on Radio Orlando, hey, John Kulik in the house. What's going on, John? When there's the slightest bit of a diversion anywhere in New Jersey, like there was a major fire today up in Jersey City on Highway 109. I'm not really sure what's burning. Something is burning. We're all thrilled when anything in Jersey City catches fire and burns because it's just something we didn't need in the first place. But yes, I know you saw me wave, Darlene. I'm just wondering about the delay. It's about 12 minutes from my phone to what's actually live. Jen Garrett in the house. Tom Pandovano. What's going on? As I was saying, whenever something in Jersey City burns, we're all happy for it. But the problem with it is whenever anything is the slightest bit, like if a kitten gets run over in the middle of the street, it causes 45 hours worth of backed up traffic in New Jersey between condom neckers who have to like stop and look at the accident because God forbid you missed what happened in the accident. It's a dead body laying in the middle of the street. Just drive at your normal pace. I got places to go. I don't have all day to sit in traffic in New Jersey. It takes me over 2 hours to get to the studio as it is. Last thing I need to do is sit in traffic on the turnpike because some Yahoo broke down. Okay? He broke down. Somebody's jumping his car. You don't need to stop and look. You were doing 80 before that continue. You don't have to slow down to 45 on the highway just to look over and see, hey, look, he's got jumper cables out. I don't care. Let them wrap the jumper cables around his neck and hang himself. Grind out loud, I got a place to go, a place to be. Oh, I can't tell you how much I hate traffic in New Jersey. And anybody who's ever been in Jersey or lives here with me or drives through here knows exactly what I'm talking about. How come I sound like one of our guy in comedy? I think it's the microphone. I blame the guys before me. They're all paranormals. They're paranormals. They look like they're possessed. And I'm pretty sure they leave demons inside the microphone, which is good because the show after mine is some religious show. He spends like an hour or two talking about God. That would be nice, John, if you just kept driving. And for crying out loud, put the Kermit the Frog sock puppet on after you get home. We don't need play-by-play from Kermit the Frog in the car. All right, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I really meant that. I hate traffic in New Jersey. They need to come out, pave the road, pave one road. Okay? You want to pave all the roads? Pave one road. Pave two roads. Go nuts. Go for the trifecta, pave 3 roads. Pave something. Pave something. Get traffic out of my way. There's too many cars. See, this is why I'm all for Trump. Why? Because Trump wants to get rid of people. Anything that gets people out of this country, I'm all for. Okay? We need more room. There's too many people. Especially in New Jersey. None of the sanctuary city crap. I want people out. Trump wants to deport people. Good. Deport them all. We don't want them here. And while we're at it, I know all these religious people are like, oh, well, abortion's wrong. It's murder. I agree 100%. Abortion is murder. And if it gets people out of this country, I think you should be able to abort kids 3 months after they've been born in case you find out parenting isn't for you. Okay? We have to make room. There's too many people here. Send them all to Canada. Canada's got nothing but space. What do they have? They got icebergs floating around up in Canada. What do they got going on? They're so bored they think curling is a sport. Send all these people to Canada. Let Canada have them. Hey, we don't have the room here. It's not that we don't want to help your poor. You're tired. You're in it or whatever the hell they're called. I don't even know. I won't go to the Statue of Liberty. Why? It's too much traffic to get there. Hey, Marco, what's going on? I'm on a rant of too many people in the country, Marco. I'm sorry, but there's just way too many of them. I say we deport people, we allow abortions, and we got to start letting people murder people again. You know, when did murder become illegal? OJ did it. It was fine. You know, certain things you need to be forgiven for. You know, that guy who's in the left lane in traffic doing 40 miles an hour, you should be able to shoot him. Your Honor, he was doing 40 miles an hour in traffic. We were on the highway. Well, this guy was driving. He had two kids in the car. He was in the left lane doing 40 miles an hour. You shot him. Case dismissed. Go home. Okay? We need to get rid of people. There's too many of us. Right now, they're starting to cure diseases and shit. Like AIDS doesn't even kill people. When that first came out, it was wiping people out left and right. I think we need a good plague. All right? Now, you got these anti-vacciners. People who don't think you should be vaccinated. Let them get the measles and die. Let them have a whole outbreak. I got my vaccine. I'm not getting the measles. Why? I'm not retarded. All right, go. Get your vaccine. Or don't. If you don't get it, hopefully you conduct the plague and you die. Because that's what we need. We need less people in this country, not more. We need to find a way to get... Everyone keeps finding new ways to live. Oh, well, we can live longer. We can clone each other. We can clone body parts and live longer. No! We don't need you people living longer. You had your chance, you blew it. It's time to go. All right? None of this sticking around longer than necessary. Right? 76, 77 years tops. Tops, and then you're out. We can't keep keeping these people around. People living into their 90s, 100s. More and more people every day I hear someone's living to 100 years old. What are you doing? You're taking up space. We need this room. We got more people coming in every day. You ever go down to the hospital? These broads are pumping out kids left and right. I need more room in this country. It's getting so bad, I've lost 7 pounds. Just so I have more space. And all you people know darn well I'm against exercise. I'm against diet and exercise. It's bad for you. Simple fact. What's your body do? First thing your body does, it stores the fat. Why? It wants it. And if it has a choice, what does it do? Does it burn muscle or does it burn fat? Burns muscle. Why? Wants the fat. Your body wants to be fat. Fat is the new skinny. Jeez, I'm repeating dinner. Your body stores the fat because it likes it. It likes it and it wants it. You got to trick it to burn fat. All right? It's like tricking your dog by putting like an intercom in one room and you go into the other room and you keep calling the dog's name and he runs around in the living room looking for you when you're in the kitchen. All right? You got to trick things. And if you got to trick your body to lose fat, it's because it doesn't want to. Oh, I'm feeling better already. So what else do we have going on? Let's see who we got here. We got Joe Manetta in the house, Steve Cooper, Jessica Maria Williams. Hello all, if you're still here, we hope. Paul Wilson in the house. I wonder if that's Paul Wilson, a foreign pitcher in the Mets. If it is, what happened? It was the pitching coaches, wasn't it? Speaking of the Mets, they just had a 3-game series against my Philadelphia Phillies. And I said it before and I will say it again. Bryce Harper is a cancer on this organization. This guy comes up, bases loaded. I forget what inning, like 8th inning. Needing a run. He doesn't get a run. I'm trying to. Oh yeah, what did he do against the Mets? The Mets. He comes up against the Mets. He gets called out on strikes. He goes. He sits down. First off, $330 million. Pick up the bat and swing it at strike 3. Okay, the pitch is down the middle of the plate. Swing. That's what we're paying you for. What we want to see you stand there. Okay, we're not contributing. I'm not contributing to your $330 million salary by buying tickets, by buying jerseys, by going to the games to watch you stand there. Swing that bat. Looking at strike 3. And then he goes, sits in the dugout, and he's yelling at the umpire and gets thrown out of the game. Great. People came there to see you, and you're thrown out in the 3rd inning. Good job, big mouth. How about you sit down, comb your hair, get in the game, and hit the ball? That's what we want. That's what we $330 million for you to hit the ball. Is that too much to ask? Okay, get some hits, score some runs, stop with the nonsense. Hey, Gene, turn my headphones down because I'm screaming so loud I'm blowing my brains out. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm actually screaming so loud, I hear my head rattling. It is, except for all the static that now comes with it. Yeah, let's see if we can do that. That's much better. Thank you. I'm sorry, people. All right, let's once again welcome our newest friends and affiliates at 102 DLG Radio Orlando with DJ Friction, an affiliate of iHeartRadio. Good to have all you people aboard. Love you people from Florida, and may God have mercy on your soul for tuning into this show. Hey, Gene, the guy behind me, for those of you who don't know, we're in a brand new studio. Hang on, we'll get there. We're in a brand new studio. This is my 2nd week here. It's very exciting. We have a blue background. There's not a bunch of crap laying around. It's actually clean, except for when Doug Max, who's on another station or on another show on another night, comes in and dumps his coffee all over the place. But other than that, it's pretty clean. I'm sorry, my allergies are killing me. The pollen is just horrific. It's because it's starting to rain here in Jersey. And nothing like rain to drum up the traffic in New Jersey. That always makes it better. Where was I? I forgot. Oh yeah. This weekend we're gonna jump right to this. This weekend, Avengers Endgame is coming out. I've been waiting for this quite some time. I really hope a nice portion of the dead characters stay dead, or at least a few of them, because if you bring everybody back, that's gonna stink. Okay, we need some of these characters to die off. And I'm curious. It comes out tonight at midnight. So I'm not going to go see it until Saturday. So if you see it before then, don't tell me what happens, because they're going to call you out on the radio next week and curse you out to no end. But that's me. Real quick, I'm gonna jump into Rescue Mania news. We don't have anything scheduled, but our last scheduled for hang on. I mentioned it last week. The YouTube. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, we didn't, because it was Sunday. Then never mind. We did the YouTube taping. It was April the 14th. So, yeah, that was 2 weeks ago. I don't remember when it was. It was at some point. And we had a bunch of matches. We did our second YouTube taping. If you haven't checked out the first one, go to Rescue Mania on YouTube. It's Rescue Mania. I believe it says Rescue Mania on YouTube. Check it out. The first 4 episodes are out there. They're pretty good. I'm announcing I'm doing color with my sidekick, Cheyenne Ortiz. for 4 straight. It felt like it was 400 straight hours, to be honest with you. We were there forever. It was a long card, but it was a lot of good stuff. We just did another taping April the 14th for Tracers, who, once again, I will give a great plug to because they house homeless veterans and they find homeless veterans. They house them. They get them jobs. They get them back on their feet. They give them a purpose and a future, and it's really a great organization. And they do great things. And we did a fundraiser for them. It was also a YouTube taping, another 4 episodes of Rescue Mania will be coming out shortly. They're thinking. They said originally December, but I think it's going to come out a little earlier than that. I'm hoping it does anyway. But just to let the cat out of the bag for a little bit of fun, because I enjoyed it. It was one of the more enjoyable moments of my evening. Is my buddy Crowbar. He finally had enough. He dropped his title in Elmwood Park the week before to the Green Machine, Mike Orlando. And he did that. He dropped the title because he was busy. There were fans and they were high-fiving him. And Crowbar took time out in the middle of the match to allow himself to get distracted, to high-five a couple of fans, and it cost him the match. And he realized it, and fortunately, at the YouTube taping, he turned around and he laid a beating on Gunner Trash. And let me tell you, there's nothing more fun than watching Gunner Trash get beat up with his own garbage pail. It is entertaining. And then when Serena grabbed Gunner Trash and DDT'd him, it was just spectacular. Every bit of that beating was warranted, deserved, and I enjoyed every second of it. Oh, that was fun. See, I don't know if anybody else is watching there, but I give myself a like just so I haven't seen any movement on the Facebook page. Am I still live out there, Gene? Okay. It might just be my phone. My phone lags so badly. But it is what it is. All right, we're gonna jump a little early. I don't know if I want to jump early. Should I jump early? Hey, before I jump this weekend in Freehold, New Jersey, they have I believe it's called WrestleCon. Down there, they're gonna have Ricky Steamboat down there, who's the only one I really want to go see. I believe Samoans are there. There's a ton of talent down there. Jerry Sags. If you got time to get down there, it's not one of my sponsors, so I didn't really look it up. But I know what's going on Saturday. Real quick, we were supposed to have a show April the 27th. We were supposed to be this Saturday at the Alpha Comedy Club. The show's been canceled. There's just so much going on in the area at the time that ticket sales were a little low, and we pulled the plug on that. We don't know when the next show is going to be just yet. But in the meantime, still check out Jim Dandy's Restaurant at 102 Park Avenue, Rutherford, New Jersey. And, go in there, get some food. The barbecue food is excellent. If you want burgers, wings, ribs, the ribs are to die for. You can't get enough of the good food there. So definitely check out Jim Dandy's if you can. But as far as the Alpha Comedy Club, April the 27th, the show has been canceled. And I blame myself for that mostly because I should be doing a better job of booking that and getting the word out. But I get so busy with everything else, I tend to lag behind on that. But I'm going to do a better job of getting future shows out there and getting everybody out there as quickly as I can. We're going to do a quick... we did the Rescue Mania update with the 4 shows. I'm trying to. I know there's something I missed. You guys just mingle amongst yourselves. I'm gonna figure out what I missed because there was something I want to talk to you about, and I can't remember what it was. Elmwood birthday weekend, month celebrate. Yeah, no, I have no idea. No, we're gonna get into a couple of things. I usually wait a little longer to announce the alpha male and the alpha female. It's actually waiting for a couple of people to show up and pop in the room and see if they were going to be here for this. Last week, I named Anthony Ashnault as Alpha Male of the Week. He was, for just to refresh everybody's memory, he was one of two Rutgers wrestlers to win their first ever national championships out of Rutgers, New Jersey. This week, 133 pounds, Nick Suriano also won the national championship. I didn't want to leave him out, but I flipped a coin between him and Anthony last week, and Anthony won. So this week I'm going to name Nick Suriano as the alpha male. He did something. He was amazing. He had himself had himself a great run there and won himself a national title. So let's give Nick a round of applause, and he will be named in the Alpha Madness tournament. For you, those of you who don't know, who are new listeners, once a week I will name an alpha male and an alpha female, one of each. And hey, the Ventosos are in the house. Good to see Danielle and Joe in the house. For those who don't know, who are new to the station and that, once a year we do once a week I name an alpha male and alpha female, and then at the end of the year, every March, end of the year, usually at the end of December, I put in the cutoff date, and then in March I run an Alpha Madness tournament. I try and get about 64 of the alpha males and females. I put in a big tournament this year, and fans vote on everything. It's all fan voting, and this year Burt Reynolds was our winner. Fortunately for him, I guess he passed away, so I don't think he knows, but hopefully he's listening. But he did win, and so those of you wondering, are all our new listeners at 102 DLG Radio Orlando. Just wanted to give you a heads up that there will be every week an alpha male, alpha female named. If there's anybody you feel is worthy of being named an alpha male or an alpha female, if you think there's an athlete or a celebrity or even a local talent. I've named local coaches from Lyndhurst and people who have, gone above and beyond in the community. So if you know people like that and you think they're worthy, send me their stories. Give me a background on them. Let me know what they're doing. And they could very well be on the list for alpha male, alpha female. I have a laundry list of people. I believe it's about 10 on either side right now. And there's always people coming up. They come up every, if someone's doing something, I see they're doing something, I jot them down. I jot down what they did, and I try and get them into the alpha male or alpha female of the week. Sometimes it's been listeners. I've named loyal listeners alpha male and female of the week every year. Well, gee, Steve, that really helps. Billy Terrell. You want to give me a background on this Billy fella? Or you just message me. You got my messenger. Just shoot me an idea on what this Billy person does, and You never know. He may be alpha male worthy. I've had some people give me guys who, although great athletes, never really did anything other than just play their sport. And I won't name them. I had a friend of mine bring up Lyle Alzado, and I said Lyle Alzado was a great player. I loved watching him, but all he really did was play really hard for the Raiders, take steroids, and die. Not really alpha worthy. You have to do something that makes the world a better place. Now, Lyle Alzado was a lot of fun to watch, but he didn't fall into the category of alpha male for this show, so he won't be named. But this week's alpha female, I have, well, it depends what songs he wrote, Steve. I mean, Justin Bieber writes songs, doesn't mean I'm naming him alpha male. But send me everything, Steve. He sounds like a good guy. He might just make the cut. This week's alpha female, actually, I didn't see her pop into the room yet this week. She might come in a little later. She usually does. But long-time listener and friend of the show, Kirsten Ross, sent me a story about a girl named Katie Starr. Her name is Katie Starr. She will be alpha female of the week. Now, I posted this girl's video up on my Facebook page. So if you're listening on Facebook, or if you have access to Facebook, feel free to go to my page. I'm on a public page. Give it a look, see, and look at her video. She plays softball for Berwick, Pennsylvania High School, and they're playing in a game. And this girl, now I have certain criteria. I usually hold standards too. I won't have a politician as an alpha because I think they're all crooks. Oh, excuse me, dinner again. I think they're all crooks and they all get what they deserve. So I don't think they're worthy of being alphas. I usually try and keep it to someone who's over 18 unless they do something really spectacular. And if you see the catch this girl made, she made ESPN's top 10 plays list. This girl was running back. She leaps up, catches the ball, falls on top of the fence, pretty much bends herself in half, bangs her head in the fence, flies back into play, lands on the ground, gets up and still has the ball. So she makes the play, and then she comes up later on in the game, hits a home run, and helps her team win the game. Now, a lot of people probably do that, but not everybody gets recognized by ESPN. She did a pretty spectacular job of making a play, catching a ball. A lot of people say, what's the big deal of doing that? Well, it's pretty much a big deal. And since I am the sole decider of alpha male and alpha female, I get to break the rules once in a while. So I'm breaking the rules for Katie Starr and naming her alpha female of the week. Hey, Shay Farrell's watching. Shay Farrell. What's going on, Shay? I never see Shay in here. Wow, what a treat. Hi, Shay. Hey, Gene, just to let you know, I just poured more water and I didn't spill any of it. I mustn't be a retard like Doug. I would yell at Doug some more, but he doesn't have his hearing aid in, so he can't hear me yell at him. So maybe I'll yell at Tom, and Tom can relay the message. I'm pretty sure they're one and the same. Now, what's that show that's coming on after mine? He's doing 1 week a month. There's some crazy dude. 1 week a month. It's a shame it's only 1 week a month. He comes on here and he preaches. Like I just ranted about traffic in New Jersey being horrible and stinking and being a pain in my ass. This guy rants about how great God is for like an hour and a half. I was impressed. But I'm going to find out next time he's in, I'm going to leave pictures of demons hanging around the studio. I'm gonna make sure this room looks completely possessed when he comes in. Hey, Gene, what are you doing Saturday evening-ish? Okay, I can hear you, but the fans can't. Oh, they can hear you now. Hey, Donna Savoca, what's going on, Donna? It's good to see you.
I do not know what's going on.
We have the WrestleCon down in Freehold. We should all go.
I would love to go.
Then we should go.
Well, let me see what my family has planned for me.
Oh, my God. You see, this is Gene's problem.
My wife, my kids.
His wife and kids make plans for him, and Gene can't do anything. How do you live like that, brother?
Yeah, you have to just deal with it.
Gene, no, you don't have to just deal with it. You're the man. You got to take control of the house.
Man, I'm not the alpha male in my house. You know that.
Well, yes, I'm well aware. But we're trying to help you. You see, my slogan is teaching you to be an alpha one show at a time.
I got a long way to become an alpha.
Steve, you weren't coming to the canceled show. You told me you couldn't make it. You had to shoot. Hey, Anthony Scardino's in the house. What's going on, Anthony? Look at this. The whole crew is here now. Anthony, Donna, Steve was lying, saying he was coming to the canceled show. He wasn't coming. He had a photo shoot. Now, all of a sudden, I was coming to the show. No, he wasn't. You should have made reservations. They would have knew you were coming. That's right. All these people, none of them came to my club. That's all right. The club's in dire straits. It might not make it, but that's all right. All these people who live 3 minutes from the club can't make it. Oh, that's great. The dog's cancer stopped that. Wait, you can't go to a photo shoot, but the dog has cancer? Just flush it down the toilet and get a new one? I don't understand pets. I'm not very good at this pet thing. All I know is all these other people were like in range of coming to my club, and they never showed up. They didn't care. They act like they care, but they don't. Anthony's supposed to be doing... Now, Anthony Scardino, a former alpha male, lost out to Steve's wife, Darlene. He can't go on the road. Isn't Up By Me on the road? I mean, I'm pretty sure Steve lives down here. But Anthony's got this... he's doing this 4-man... And I'm very interested in this. Because it's been put off twice due to apparently mold. You can relate to that, Gene. There's mold. There's black mold in their studio. Yeah, their auditorium has mold, so they're cleaning it up. And sometime in the fall, he's going to be doing like a 4-person conversation kind of play kind of thing. I'm dying to go see this thing. I'm going to go. Whenever Anthony does this, I'm going to go and I'm going to report back to you. I'm going to do a whole review of Anthony Scardino's play. And then I'm going to report back to everybody and tell everybody how the play was. Then after I'm done, I'm going to get 3 other comics. And the 4 of us are going to redo it as an entire comedy sketch. I've already made up my mind. This is how we're going to do this. I'm going to go watch Anthony do it. I'm going to come back. I'm going to report. They're going to find 3 comics, and we're going to sit down and I'm going to try and get the same auditorium and redo his entire sketch, but make it into a comedy routine. I don't know if Anthony's still in the room listening, but this is the plan. Steve, if I knew you guys were coming, I still would have canceled the show because nobody told me they were coming. as far as I know, there were 3 people coming, and it just wasn't worth staying open for. But look, we're going to talk. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to talk to the owner. Brian's a great guy. His restaurant's fabulous. So I still want people to come out there. I want people to come out to Jim Dandy's. The food is incredible. The atmosphere is incredible. Our shows are always fun. So it kind of breaks my heart a little that I had to cancel the show. And we're gonna put on another show. We're gonna work out the details to make sure that people are coming out to these shows, because once again, the comics really deserve a place to play. They deserve to be able to come out and see people performing. Dave Hodge in the house. They deserve to come out, see good comedy. These comedians deserve to come and perform in front of crowds, and people just got to come out. I think we threw off the momentum a little when we switched from doing it weekly to doing it monthly. I think that kind of hurt us a little, but I think we can re-up that, and I think we can make that work. So I'm hoping we can rebuild and just regain the momentum we had when we first opened up. I got a lot of good ideas. I'm sure Brian has a lot of good ideas. Brian's a smart guy. He runs a great business, great food. You're crazy if you don't go there and eat. But other than that, I'm gonna update you. I don't have any other information. I haven't had a chance to sit and talk with Brian, work out details, work out another show, work out what we want to do. Maybe we won't do another show until September after the summer. Maybe we'll do one more before then. I don't know. We just we got a lot of details to work out, a lot of what we want to do. I know there's a lot of things I want to do as far as advertising. The problem is there's not enough. Like, the ideas I have for advertising the shows are not. They're more expensive than the amount of money we're going to bring in. So I may have to start charging a little bit more for everybody to come in. There you go. Dave, who has been there several times, keeps coming back for the food. He loves the food. And I also heard Dave loves the sound system because it's his sound system. But we're going to work it out, and we're gonna bang out the kinks. You know, whenever you're starting something, you're gonna run into roadblocks and speed bumps and stuff like that. That's gonna stop you from getting where you want to go. You just have to work that out and get through all that. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to. It's just a matter of working out all the details, and we will. And I will keep you updated right here, week in and week out, on what is going on with the Alpha Comedy Club. We will be back. We will be up and running. And as far as I know, it'll be at Jim Dandy's. And if not there, I have a billion ideas for my own place. I just don't have $1 billion to run it all. I'm going to make Ruben get a second Uber job and make him raise funds for my my club. Gene, get on Ruben and tell him he's going to start dishing in towards the Alpha Comedy Club. I love when Gene ignores me.
I'll ask him.
No, you won't. He's
Yeah.
going to tell you no anyway.
I know, but I'll ask him.
I'll ask him. Hey, Ruben, I'm not even asking you. Just start Ubering and give me half the money. I'm your new pimp. I'm your new pimp, Ruben. From now on, you go to work. I want 70% of the money. Don't make me take you out back and smack you around. All right. Well, as we hit 8:45, we're about to hit my favorite portion of the program because we have a lot of them, and there's a lot of information to give out. It's my favorite portion of the show. It's called the plugs. Our newest sponsor, my boy Rocco Filarino, a major fan of this show, listened in every week, still finds time. He doesn't listen in live anymore, which is a shame because I always like seeing Rocco. But he opened up his own place called Bruin Burgers. It's at 28540 U.S. Highway 19 in Clearwater, Florida. So if you're in the Clearwater, Florida area, stop in the Bruin Burgers. Say hi to Rocco. Tell him we miss him here at the Alpha Male Show. He still tunes in. He listens at a later time, and he always messages me, and he asks me how things are. He's a great guy. I love Rocco, and I wish him nothing but the best of luck at Bruin Burgers down at U.S. Highway 19 in Clearwater, Florida. Speaking of burgers, Jim Dandy's Restaurant, 102 Park Avenue in Rutherford, New Jersey. The food is incredible. It really is. The burgers are to die for. The ribs are out of this world. The wings, boned or boneless, are just. I can't even describe how good they are. The food is top notch there. So even if you're not coming there for the Alpha Comedy Club, which honestly you should always be there for the Alpha Comedy Club, you should definitely come in and check out their food. Go to Jen Garrett at rocketmail.com. A lot of you, as I told before, Jen Garrett's a former alpha female. And she was actually the Alfie of the Year. She won the Alfie Trophy. Reach out to her at Jen Garrett at rocketmail.com. She runs a animal sanctuary called Paws and Claws in Hoopeston, Illinois. I have sponsors all over the country. They're fantastic. I love every one of them. And Jen Garrett's no exception. She takes care of all animals, wolves, tigers, raccoons, little horses that have a name. I don't know what their names are. But, I mean, she takes care of everything she can. She's running an awesome animal sanctuary right in Hoopeston, Illinois, but she needs donations. So if you really like helping out animals, go to Jen Garrett at rocketmail.com, make a donation, and all of it goes right back into the rescue, and she takes excellent care of these animals from stem to stern. And maybe one day we can convince her husband to let her buy a camel. Also, now, I know I got a lot of food sponsors. This is fantastic. My favorite, all-time favorite, my longest sponsor, my very first sponsor, my main man, Sal, Josie's Pizzeria. Give him a call, 201-933-1966. He's located on 228 Stuyvesant Avenue in Lyndhurst, New Jersey. I know you people in Florida aren't in New Jersey, but most of you have lived here. So turn around, make a trip up here. If you're going to be up in the area visiting family, visiting friends, come to Lyndhurst, go to Josie's Pizzeria. All his food is to die for. He's got the best Italian food in the area. Chicken, veal, shrimp, seafood. He makes a King Kong pie that's 40 inches big, 40 inches around, and I almost ate a full one day. And I'm going to have to try that again, maybe. Although I don't know if I can handle that again. It almost killed me the first time. But in the meantime, go to Josie's Pizzeria and give him some love, and definitely check out their food. They deliver. You can go to their website, josiespizzeria.com. And as always, with all my sponsors, tell them Ed from the Alpha Male Show sent you. Also, North Jersey Alliance Football Club, also one of my very first sponsors. These guys are great people. These guys will, and I'm not a big soccer fan. I never have been. In fact, I never really even watched it until I met these guys. I did a comedy fundraiser for them, and the work they do with kids is just amazing. They teach kids how to play soccer. They keep them off the streets. They keep them positive. They keep them motivated. They just keep them working hard. they just keep giving back to the community every chance they can. North Jersey Alliance Football Club, great bunch of guys. Definitely check them out. Check them out on their Facebook page. There's a website attached. Click on the website and go buy some gear from them. Their gear is great. It's really comfortable. Their T-shirts are phenomenal. I love wearing their T-shirts. Also, if you're in the Atlantic City area, I didn't say all my sponsors were outside of New Jersey. There's some of them. But if you're in the Atlantic City area, go to the AC Comedy Club, acjokes.com. All the best comics from New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Philly, where all the surrounding areas. Everybody goes down to the AC Comedy Club. So go check it out. And tell them again, Ed from the Alpha Male Show sent you. Monday nights, the Uncomfortably Funny podcast from 7 to 9 with our good friends Dave Hodjanowski, Anthony Ennis, and Shay Farrell. All brought to you from Pet Cemetery Studios 2, as they themselves are in a new studio just a couple of weeks ago. I've made one appearance there. I was supposed to be there Monday. I wasn't feeling well, so I bagged out, but I will be there May 20th. And as always, all of this stuff is brought to you on HamiltonRadio.net and now 102 DLG Radio Orlando, an affiliate of iHeartRadio with DJ Friction. So that thankfully is all my plugs. I have no voice left. Let's see, what else do we have? No, I don't have any more comments. Paul Bonanno's in the house. What's going on, Paul? Showing up just in time as I'm about to sign off. Anybody hear about that fire in Jersey City? No? I was hoping he was out and all the traffic was gone because I got to drive back up that way. But I guess I'll hear about it. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot. I didn't write it out. The Divorce Diaries, divorcediariesshow.wordpress.com. Go to their website, check out where their shows are. This is Michelle Trania and her, I believe her partner's name is Pat Dixon. I got to look that up. I'm not very good at things. I've noticed I stink at a lot of things, and that's one of them. I should really go visit that website and check it out because I've seen Michelle perform. I performed with her. She's hilarious. She's a really funny girl. And I don't say that about every girl I perform with, but Michelle is one of the funnier girls I've ever performed with. Truly a pleasure. Great girl. And she's funny. So check out Divorce Diaries. Her show with Pat Dixon is it's a scream. I can't wait to see it myself. But everything I heard about it is great. So definitely check them out at Divorce Diaries. I forgot to write it out. DivorceDiariesShow.wordpress.com. And also Cynthia Taser's. You go to Celeb TV /Cynthia Taser. I didn't write that out. I know she's got so many things going on, Cynthia. I hate not plugging her every chance I get because she's such a sweetheart and she plugs me. She plugs all my stuff. She plugs the comedy club. She plugs the show. She's really great, but she always has so much stuff going on. I know she has KA Creations, where she creates T-shirts and underwear and all that stuff. She prints on anything you want printed up. She'll take care of. She's just a sweetheart, and I love her to death. So, and I appreciate all the plugs she gives me. So I like plugging her, but she's always got so much stuff going on. I never know what to plug. But I'm going to check in with her and find out what she wants to plug the most. Also, Gisela Bella's Unique Boutique. If you're in the New Jersey area, I know Cynthia's in the Illinois area. She's in, I believe, Peoria, Illinois, around that area. Hey, Cousin Tony's here. Tony DiGiovanni. Good to see you, Tony. Happy birthday to you. It was your birthday this couple of days ago. I don't know when my birthday is. I forgot when my birthday is years ago. I stopped counting after I was 11, and 11 was a long time ago. Yeah, so if you're in the New Jersey area, you need T-shirts made, go to Gisela Bella's Unique Boutique and check that out. Also, she can print on anything. She made some really cool shirts and stuff like that. I'm so glad Tony's here because, the show's just about winding down. I got about 3 minutes left. And at this point, I'm just making stuff up to talk about. Look at this. I get more people now in the last 4 minutes of the show than I had in the whole first hour. I got no voice left. I'm almost out of water. Ugh. And I'm out of things to talk about. The major fire in Jersey City is possibly still burning. We don't know. Again, I was spending a lot of time in Jacksonville University. That's true. I'll tell you what. You know what? It's on Facebook, Tony. You could just watch it from the beginning and then catch the end. And with my show, you have no idea how much better it is that you show up late or even never. Because I've heard my show. I don't know how people listen to me. I'll be honest with you. Tomorrow night, I'll be at Crossroads with my buddies at Kiss Off. Check that out. Hopefully the traffic on the way home isn't as bad as the traffic was in here. To all my new peeps out at 102 DLG Radio Orlando, the affiliate of iHeartRadio, and my boy DJ Friction, I thank you guys for tuning in. I promise you next week I will be yelling more. Hopefully my voice will be back completely, and I'll have more stuff to yell at. Other than that, it's been a great week. I love you all. Everybody have a great week. I will see you next week, same time, same station, and hopefully holograms and demons in the back. But anything's possible.